Okay, well, welcome to a Math Minute with Mr. Thomas. Basically, this is just going to be a run through some problems that some students have been struggling with. Okay, so to start off, we're just going to look at parallel and perpendicular lines. So some of us have been really struggling with that, talking about parallel and perpendicular. Okay, so what this is, Euler. Okay, there we go. Parallel lines, their slopes are the same. And then perpendicular slopes are the opposite, reciprocal. So for instance, if you had slope of a line, well, if we had a line that was like y equals 2x plus 3, and I wanted a parallel slope or a parallel line, its slope would also be 2x, and we could just say like -4, and there would be a line that was parallel to this one up here. If we use that same one, 2x plus 3, and we want it to be perpendicular, then all I have to do is make the slope the opposite reciprocal. So 2 and then -1/2. And then I can make this, if I had my choice, whatever I wanted. So like -6. So if you were given a line, let's say we were given y equals a -1/4 x plus 7, and we had a point, say 2, 3, and I want to draw a line or write an equation of a line that was parallel to that, I would start off by just writing up y minus, and this is going to be my y1 equals my slope times x minus, and this would be my x1. So I have 3 blanks here I have to fill in. Now they gave me the point x1, y1. Okay, this is my x1, y1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write over here, I'm going to write my y1, which is 3, so -3. This would be where my x1 goes, so I'm going to write 2. And then I just need my slope. So since it's parallel, they share the exact same slope, so I'm going to write -1/4. And then now all I have to do is distribute, and then I will have my equation. And if it's in slope-intercept form, I would simplify down. So 1/4 times x is a -1/4 x. A -1/4 times 2, a -2, makes it plus, but 2/4 is 1/2. Then I would add 3 to each side. Okay, when that happens, I get y equals, my slope should end up the same, so there's my -1/4. But if I take 1/2 and I add 3, I get 3 1/2, or as an improper, you would get 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7, 7/2. So there would be my parallel line. Now if I want it perpendicular, then all I have to do is the exact same thing. So I'm just going to write up the exact same thing. The only difference, messed up already, is I am going to rewrite my slope to be not -1/4, but the opposite, which makes it positive, and reciprocal, which makes it 4. But then everything else is exactly the same process. Point slope form, there's my equation, distribute my 4, I get -8, I get y minus 3, I'm going to add 3, exactly the same process, I get y equals 4x, and then it's going to be -5. There would be my perpendicular slope. So there's one right there for parallel and one right there. So we always go in the point slope. Point slope is the process that you want to go into, which means you're going to use the point and just the slope. Okay, that's all you need to know. Okay, so I hope this helps out. I hope that makes it a little easier. Maybe a couple more problems makes it a little simpler for you to understand. If not, let me know and I will do my best to answer any questions.